Welcome to the Good to Go Body Fitness Assessment. Now this is where I'm going to have you stand next to a wall where you're nice and safe, or you have a chair or just something you can lean up to. Because we're just going to follow and just go over some basic moves of the body to see where we're starting from. But I don't want you to be too hard on yourself because a lot of us are starting from basic and we can be surprised. So the first one we're going to try to do is right by the door or something to grab onto, and this surprises some people. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to bring that right leg up to 90 degrees, and we're just going to balance here, right? We're just going to balance here. Can we balance here without wobbling all over or putting that foot down 100 times, right? If that's you, don't feel bad. I'm not making fun of you. That's a lot of us, okay? So if you just went into your balance and you needed that wall or you needed that chair or you just couldn't get the foot up, this program's for you, okay? That's a huge problem. That's just as big as a problem as obesity. That's just as big of a problem as diabetes or any of those numbers they're going to run at the hospital. Not being able to balance is a big problem, and we're going to cover that. We're going to bring it all back to basics, okay? Now maybe you have balance, but let's check some other things. Some other movements that are super important that you need to perform your entire life. Okay, this next one is, can you stand with straight legs and touch your toes? Not only can you do that, but is it easy? Because it needs to be easy. Again, right? That's just as big of a problem as being obese or having high cholesterol. That's a big problem. We have to be able to reach down and touch that floor, touch our feet easily. Okay, so that's a move we have to be able to perform. Let's go over another one because these are moves that just shut down if we haven't used them for a time, and these are moves that beginners have a hard time with. Again, if you're having trouble with any of these, just set up on the Good to Go Body Training Program and we're going to get you back to basics in the 90 days. So let's try this next one. Can you, without touching your knees or your hips, come down, touch your chest, and come all the way back up with your hands? Super important. And a big problem if we can't do that, but there's a lot of us there, right? Let's do just the reverse. Can you come down with your right hand, lay on your back, and come up with that right hand, stand up? And is that easy? It needs to be, okay? Now, not only are we going to get those basics down, but in the Good to Go Body Training Program, I promise you, wherever you're starting from, however hard those moves were, not only are we going to get those, but we are going to get you doing push-ups. Yes, push-ups, I promise. We're going to get you doing sit-ups. I swear, I can do this for you. We can do this. It takes 90 days of consistency, not intensity, okay? We're getting all those moves. And then finally, at the end of which you'll be able to perform a burpee. You're gonna be in that body that can move, that has the basics down. So again, if any of that was you, get on the Good to Go Body Training Program. It's 90 days. It's consistency, not intensity. It's the rules of walking, water, bringing your nutrition guidelines to it, and getting these moves nailed, and you back to a basic, healthy body, okay? Have a good one.